If you click on this video, then your guardian angel has a message for you. My beloved child, I see you, I hear your heart, and I know the questions you've been asking in silence. Today I want to talk to you about something that has been hidden away for a long time, a story that was kept, like a secret treasure, deep in your mother's heart. She carried it with her, long before she came to know me, before she found peace in my presence and entered into the life of grace that I prepared for her. Yes, your mother had a secret, one that she may have never fully spoken of, but it was always there, shaping her steps, guiding her decisions, even in ways she didn't realize. There were moments when she felt lost, unsure of what the future would hold. She carried her burdens quietly, perhaps too quietly. But even in those moments, I was with her. I was always there, guiding her even when she could not see me. There were days when she would sit by herself, maybe by a window looking out at the world, wondering if she would ever find the peace her soul longed for. She wrestled with fear, with doubt, and with the weight of the world on her shoulders. She wasn't sure how to share this weight with others, how to speak of the things that troubled her heart, but she carried on, as many of you do. She held her head high, smiling for you, for her family, for the world around her. But inside she was holding on to something deep, something she wasn't ready to release. But I saw her. I saw the nights she would cry in silence, the prayers she didn't know how to form, the moments of weakness that she kept hidden from everyone. And in those moments, I reached out to her, speaking to her heart in the ways only I could. She didn't always understand it at first, just as many of you might not understand my voice right now, but over time, she began to feel my presence. Slowly, that secret she carried, the fear, the shame, the uncertainty, began to lift. It wasn't immediate, but it was steady, like the breaking of dawn after the long night. My child, you must know that just as I was with your mother, I am with you now. The secrets, the burdens you carry, the ones you feel you cannot share, I already know them. I see the weight they place on your heart, how they make you feel isolated, as though no one could understand. But I do. I understand more than you can imagine, and I am calling you to let go. Not all at once, because I know how tightly you've held on to these things, but little by little I'm asking you to release them into my hands. Remember how your mother, once burdened and heavy-laden, found rest in me. She came to me not because she had all the answers, but because she had reached the end of herself, and in that moment of surrender, I filled her with a peace that surpasses all understanding. This same peace, my dear one, is available to you. Look back on her life and the changes you saw. Think about the shift in her spirit, the way she began to speak more freely about her hopes, her dreams, her fears. That shift wasn't because life became easy. No, the storms were still there. The trials, the struggles, they didn't vanish overnight. But what did change was how she walked through those storms. She walked with me, trusting that I would never leave her side, and that I would give her the strength to face each day, no matter how difficult it seemed. I'm offering you that same promise today. Whatever secret you are holding, whatever weight is pressing on your heart, I am here to carry it with you. Just as I walked with your mother through her darkest valleys, I will walk with you. You are not alone, and you never will be. Can you hear my voice now? That quiet stirring in your heart? That is me, inviting you into a deeper relationship. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am simply asking you to trust me. Trust that I know the things you hide. Trust that I can bring light to the places where shadows have fallen. Trust that I love you, deeply, fully, completely, and that I want you to experience the freedom that only comes from letting go of the things that bind you. Take a moment to breathe, my child. Close your eyes if you need to, and just breathe. With every breath, release a little more of the burden you've been carrying. Feel the weight begin to lift as you place it in my hands. This is the beginning of your journey toward peace, toward healing, toward a life filled with the joy and purpose you've been seeking. You see, your mother's journey wasn't meant to stay hidden. Her story, her transformation, is a testament to what I can do in the lives of those who trust me. And just as her life was changed, so too can yours be. You are a part of her legacy, a legacy of faith, of hope, of unwavering belief that no matter what happens in this world, I am greater. Now I know that trusting can be hard, especially when you've been hurt, when life has disappointed you, when people have let you down. But I am not like the others. I am your Father, your Creator, the one who knows you better than you know yourself. There is nothing you can hide from me, no secret too dark, no shame too deep, that my love cannot cover it. And when you are ready, truly ready, I will help you release every single burden you've held on to for far too long. So take the first step, just as your mother did. You don't have to understand everything right now. You don't have to have all the answers. Just take my hand and walk with me. Day by day, step by step, I will lead you. You are not meant to carry this alone. You never were. This is not the end of the story, my beloved. There is so much more to come, so much more I want to show you, to teach you, to reveal to you. Just as your mother found freedom, so will you. Keep walking with me, and together we will uncover the fullness of the life I have planned for you. The story continues, my child. Stay with me. I want to end with a prayer. My Heavenly Father, I come before you today with a heart full of wonder and humility, seeking your presence and guidance. I lift up this prayer, acknowledging your boundless love and grace as I reflect on the life of my mother, the life she lived before she fully knew you, before she embraced the beauty of your salvation. Lord, you knew her long before she knew you. Even when she was distant, even when she walked in uncertainty, carrying burdens she never spoke of, you saw her. You were there, gently guiding her steps, waiting patiently for the day when she would turn her heart toward you and find the peace that only you could provide. Father, today I bring before you the secret she carried, the one she kept hidden in the deepest parts of her heart, the one that weighed her down and caused her to feel alone in her struggles. Only you, Lord, truly know what that secret was. Perhaps it was pain, regret, or fear. Perhaps it was something she couldn't share, something that felt too heavy to speak aloud. But you knew it all along, and in your perfect timing, you brought her to a place of healing and redemption. Lord, I thank you for the way you worked in her life. I thank you for the quiet moments when she felt your presence, even before she fully understood who you were. I thank you for the gentle ways you called her closer to you, for the times you whispered to her heart, reminding her that she was never alone. Father, I pray now for those who, like my mother, carry their own hidden burdens. I pray for the women who feel they cannot share their pain, who feel isolated in their struggles, who wonder if anyone could ever understand what they've been through. Just as you saw my mother, you see them. You know their hearts, you know their secrets, and you long to bring them into your light, into your embrace. I ask you, Lord, to reach out to them in this moment. Surround them with your love, just as you surrounded my mother in her time of need. Speak to their hearts, letting them know that no matter what they carry, no matter how long they've held on to it, you are ready to take it from them. You are ready to bring healing, restoration, and peace. Father, I thank you for the transformation that took place in my mother's life when she came to know you. I thank you for the way she was able to release the secret she carried, to lay it at your feet, and to find freedom in your love. Her journey is a testament to your mercy, to your power to redeem even the deepest wounds. Her story reminds me that there is no burden too heavy, no secret too dark that you cannot heal. And Lord, As I reflect on my mother's journey, I ask you to help me walk in her footsteps. Help me to trust you with the things I hold in my heart. Help me to release the burdens I may be carrying, knowing that you are the one who can turn my sorrow into joy, my fear into faith, my uncertainty into purpose. Just as you did for her, do for me, Lord. Lead me closer to you, and help me to let go of anything that stands in the way of my relationship with you. Father, I also pray for the generations to come. Just as my mother's life was changed by your grace, let her story be a beacon of hope for others. Let it remind those who are struggling that there is always hope, that you are always waiting with open arms, ready to lift them up and set them on the path to freedom. I ask for your wisdom and strength as I continue to walk this journey of faith. Let the legacy of my mother's transformation inspire me to seek you more, to trust you more, and to live a life that reflects your love and mercy. Help me to be a source of encouragement to others, to share her story, and to remind those around me that there is nothing too big, nothing too painful, that you cannot redeem. Lord, thank you for being the God of second chances. Thank you for being the God who sees us even when we feel unseen, who knows us even when we struggle to know ourselves. Thank you for never giving up on us, for patiently waiting for us to come to you, for carrying our burdens when we can't carry them ourselves. I pray all of this in the precious name of your Son, Jesus Christ, who made a way for us to come to you, who died, so that we might live in freedom and peace. Amen. Type 444 to affirm this blessing and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting messages and spiritual guidance. Before we go, if you believe in the power of divine guidance, please share this video with your family and don't forget to subscribe. Another important message is waiting for you in